The house that screamed the first thing was the scream. Not from her, not from anyone outside, but from the walls. Anaya had just stepped into the abandoned mansion on the hill. Locals whispered about it for years, calling it the house that screamed. She thought it was just a name, an old superstition. But the moment she crossed the dusty threshold, the walls themselves wailed with a cry so human it froze her veins. She almost ran. Almost. But curiosity has its own curse. Suspense trapped. The heavy wooden doors slammed shut behind her. She tried the handle. Locked. Inside, the house felt alive. Footsteps echoed down the corridors, though no one was there. The portraits on the walls seemed to turn their heads when she passed. Shadows didn't follow her, they moved ahead of her, leading her deeper inside. Whispers bled through the air. At first, they were soft, like prayers. Then they grew louder. She pressed her hands over her ears, but the voices filled her head. Don't leave us, don't leave us. Every room she entered brought her closer to the heart of the house, and the smell of smoke grew thicker. On the third floor, she found herself in front of a locked nursery door. The crying came from inside. Her hands shook as she forced it open. The room was charred black. The crib had melted into ash. Yet the sound of a baby's wail filled the air. Anaya stumbled back, but the door slammed shut behind her. She was trapped. The reveal, the curse. Suddenly, the whispers turned into screams. The wallpaper peeled away, revealing burned wood beneath. The air grew hot, choking, like fire. Then she saw them, figures emerging from the smoke. A woman clutching a baby, her face blistered. A man burned beyond recognition. Children with hollow eyes, reaching out for her. And finally, the truth poured into her mind. This was no ordinary mansion. It had once been the grand home of the Devra family, who burned alive inside when a fire consumed the house a century ago. But their souls never left. They weren't haunting the house. The house was haunting them. And now, her. Anaya screamed, pounding on the walls, but the spirits closed in. The woman with the baby touched her hand, whispering through scorched lips, "You came inside. You heard our cries. Now you are one of us." The fire roared back to life, swallowing everything in flames.